Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another episode of 30 bags in 30 days. Do not notice the hair. I have a I have a work thing on Friday, so whenever I get my hair done, I always leave it curled in curls until I have to take it out. So I'm not going on my work day until Friday, so I'm leaving it uncurled or unfluffed to maintain the integrity of the curl for a little longer. So if you had questions. But welcome back to another 30 bags in 30 days, and we are going to be working in my office today. I'm doing days 10 and 11, which is office bills, papers, and then day 11 is books and decor pieces. So I don't have a dedicated office space. What I do have is a cabinet, an office cabinet. It is an armoire that I got at the Habitat for Humanities. It's right here. I paid $35 for it, and then they delivered it, so about $50 altogether. And this is what I use as my office space. So come along with me as I clean out bills, papers, and decor items to take care of days 10 and 11 in the 30 bags in 30 days. Okay, you guys, so this is my office cabinet, and now as I'm looking at it, it does need some attention. I am not a minimalist by any means, but I don't like a lot of stuff, and right now I have a lot of stuff in here. So at the top of here, I have books and some notebooks and things that I probably can get rid of. On this shelf, I've got these two little pink baskets here that hardly ever get used for anything. I just really put them in there for the pink color. And then I have this one organizer here, lots of clipboards that I never use. So I'm going to declutter the space a little bit and rehome some things and maybe even donate some things. And then as I have cards from the kids, I have some of the cards that you guys have sent me over here on this particular door. I put up some foam board and just put some of them up there. That's not by any means all of them, but some of them that I have there. And then down here, this really is my catch-all space because I don't use this space very often. So that has become the catch-all space for just stuff. When I haven't gone through the mail yet, I'll put it in there. And then there's a separate set of doors here, and I just keep a mail basket down there for collecting mail. So I'm going to get started decluttering this space, and I'm going to bring you along with me as I do it. guys, I'm going to see if I can share this here. So I have been gifted by a very, very sweet person some subscription magazines. Some subscriptions to some magazines. I would normally not be able to get them any other way. I've gotten Country Living, we've gotten Taste of Home, Better Homes and Gardens, Women's Health, just all kinds of magazines. And after a while, they just kind of pile up after you've read what you needed to read. So you can't, and they come quite often, so you can't read everything and just keep them around. And I have kept them because truly out of each thing there's something that I would, out of each magazine. Like this one right here is Farmhouse, Fixer Uppers, Country Living, Makeovers. So this is one, because I'm trying to go farmhouse chic, that I would probably just keep in my collection. So what I did was, because this is just a few of them, I think I've been getting the subscriptions now for over a year, maybe almost a year and a half, 2 years. So again, this is what this stack looks like, and I have a whole nother drawer. And so what I did was I put out on Facebook, just for my friends, any of my teacher friends, hey, does anybody need magazines for their classroom or anything like that? And in an instant, I had 2 individuals say, hey, I'm coming in your area, I'll take some. My daughter said she would take some, and I'm actually going to see her tomorrow. So I've had Jackson to run out to the garage and pull us a bin that I'm going to go ahead and pack up some of these magazines and let them find homes. And I'm doing that today, doing it right now, putting it in the car. Then I don't have to worry about it because it's absolutely done, finished, over with, the end. So even if it's things that you may not be loving anymore, just see if there's somebody that can use them. I know when I'm teaching in my classroom, sometimes we do need magazines, but the majority of my classes are on the computer, so we don't usually have to do anything with paper and stuff like this, especially the classes that I'll be teaching next semester, all online. So this is just a way that I'm getting rid of some of these magazines, and I actually have another whole 2 drawers full of magazines. I actually have 3 drawers full of magazines. So Jackson's going to work on debunking and decluttering some of the magazines as we kind of still keep going through our office. It really does feel good to be able to get rid of some of the clutter if we can. Not that this bothers me, because I actually had a pretty good system going, but if I'm not going to use it and somebody else can get some love out of it, I think that is what I would prefer. So we're going to keep plugging away at the office. Thank you, Sophia, for coming up with this, because I think the thing for me that I'm thinking about now is, I would think that my spaces are great. I clean my house all the time, but I go around and I look, there's just clutter. And even when I was just doing the top 2 shelves, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I have all of this stuff. And it's just stuff. It's stuff I love. But I have to think, is this bringing me happiness? Is it bringing me joy? When I come over here, am I enjoying the space? If the answer is no to any of those things, then I have to start getting rid of some stuff. It's just not bringing me joy anymore. But maybe it can bring somebody else joy. And then I have to think as well, there's some things I'm not ready to get rid of. That's fine. Get rid of the things that I can, and then I'll come back and do another 30 bags in 30 days, or a 15-minute declutter with the fly lady, or whatever it is I'm going to do. And every time I do it, I'm getting rid of more and more stuff. So that was just a thought, something that came to me. I was very happy to be able to pass along some of these things. But we're going to keep moving, because I actually have an appointment in I have to leave here in about an hour. I still have not eaten breakfast, but I'll grab something in a minute. But I do have to leave in about an hour to go to an appointment, and I want to be done with this in that time period. So thank you, Sophia. Love it. right, everybody, so here it is. It's several hours later. I had a couple of appointments that I had to go to, but this is my new office space where we have done the books, we have done papers, bills. Oh my word. Okay, so a lot changed. Well, not a lot, but I just really filled in all my books. I had some decorative pieces up here, but I actually pulled them down, so I filled in this with all the books, and then I moved that decorative piece here. This was in the middle, and I had two pink baskets on the side, but they were serving entirely no purpose, so I just slid this over, and now I can put things in there that I'm working on. And then these here mostly are seminary books. I probably have some up here that I need to just move, and I also have to order a few more, so I'm leaving that for seminary books. This whole desk was full. I read better if I'm looking at something like this instead of having the kids picture over there. I just switched those two things. And then this is my to be worked on pile. I got a couple things I need attention to right now, and then some minutes from the homeowners association meeting that I need to type up, so I'm leaving that there. Otherwise the desk is pretty clean. In here I have to these are my like management binders and different financial binders here, and then over here on this side I actually have to send some thank you notes out, so that's what I'm leaving there. And then I just have a little thing of sticky pads just in case I need to make myself a note. And I didn't do a whole lot down here, but I did clean out this whole basket. This is where my where I receive mail, like when I get the mail out the mailbox, I just put it in there. Then I'll go through it. And so down here in this bottom drawer, it's hard to get out, but I just have all my pens and pencils and different things like that. So I did not take anything out of this bottom drawer. I'm just going to leave it for right now. I did move the hole punch down here, but this portion stays closed as a general rule. So there's my tape dispenser and my stapler. So those doors close as a general rule, and this is pretty much all you see if I leave this cabinet open. If I don't leave it open, then, you know, all four of the doors close. Down here, we're going to rehome some of these things. This thing right here is going into the swap because I already have this gold one here. I don't need another one. So that's going into the swap. And then I have a lot of clipboards that I use for different classes and stuff that I teach. So I'm just going to rehome those into the homeschool room. That's going to be its own separate space. And then here we had 2 bags of trash, just junk mail, just old crap. So that's that. And then the 2 baskets here in the white baskets, those are going out to the garage. But pretty much that is a wrap for days 11 and 12, paper, bills, and books and office decor. That is it. It's going to wrap us up for 30 bags in 30 days. So if you like this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. It just says, hey, we liked your video. If you're new around here, hit the red subscribe button. We love to keep you as a part of our YouTube community. Also hit the little bell. That way you never miss an upload from us. Be sure and head over to Sophia's channel and watch her 30 bags in 30 days. She is the one sponsoring this or hosting this challenge and collab, and she's doing a great job clearing out her space. She worked in her office for the last 3 days, and I think she is pretty much squared away. Also check out the playlist of the other YouTubers and creators that are working on the challenge as well. Remember, if you are doing the challenge, leave us a comment below and let us know what day you're on. If you haven't jumped in, feel free to jump on in. We still have 18 more days to go for the 30 bags in 30 days. Again, thank you so much for stopping by our channel, and until the next bag, bye now.